Right. We have established that we will be using text files throughout this course. In this lesson, we will explore how text files aid data connectivity. Now, data connectivity is not such a straightforward topic. It will be enough to remember that on a technical level, different pieces of software or software products communicate through text files of one form or another. The most widely used text file formats today are JSON, XML, and CSV. TXT and the Microsoft Excel file format, with extension XLSX, are quite universally used too. Since almost every software today uses text files to communicate with other software, I find it fundamental for anyone working with data to have a better idea of what text files look like and what their functionality is. This will help us immensely when cleaning and pre-processing data, regardless of the software tool we are using. Okay, while working with Python, we will normally focus on CSV, JSON, and sometimes XLSX. The relevant Python techniques for working with these types of files, although being similar, differ to an extent. We will be primarily dealing with CSV and JSON files. CSVs is often the go-to format in data science as it is perfect for storing tabular data. JSON, on the other hand, is the format practically all modern programming languages can read, export to, or work with. So, if you have to interact with people who are developing more complex software products, communicating through JSON files can be the key that will make the job possible. Finally, if other departments of your company or third parties rely on Excel for their analyses, you might want to opt for XLSX, since this will facilitate the workflow of your whole team. Having clarified the bigger data connectivity picture, please don't forget that in the relevant literature and while doing an online search, you can often encounter text files as flat files or ASCII files. Regardless of which term you use, here are several types of text files you should be aware of. A plain text file is any text file that contains no formatting. In other words, it stores information as text only, and it doesn't contain boldness or italics, fonts, special text formatting, and so on. That's why this type of information is referred to as plain text. If a text file contains certain formatting, then it is referred to as a rich text file. It supports text formatting and alignment, as well as pictures, shapes, and more. In fact, such type of file is created by a word processor such as Microsoft Word, as opposed to a text editor such as Notepad. It is also called a document. That's why Microsoft Word files have file extensions such as doc or docx, because they are documents containing formatted text. Obviously, when we are working in Python, rich text files are not going to be of interest. All that matters is how we can handle plain text files. In the meantime, the organization of the information in a text file can be a little more interesting than what you might initially imagine. This will be the focus of our next lectures. See you there!